Yo, what is up, guys? TheFlawlessWin here today, and today, my friends, we have an RUPS live, and I know it's been forever since I've done one of these, but I don't know. I guess I have some explaining to do. I just really haven't been that interested in Pokemon like the past 4 or 5 months. School has been really busy for me. Super Smash Bros. Came out, and I've been playing the shit out of that. Man, that game is so fun. Me and my friends have just been playing that game non-stop, like, ever since it came out. And I guess, like, my busy life, like, how busy I am and Super Smash Bros. Just kind of took away my interest from Pokemon. I mean, the metagame didn't really change that much from XY to ORAS, so I wasn't really that hyped for ORAS to begin with. And once my school started getting really busy, and once Smash Bros. Came out, I just kind of stopped playing altogether. But I've got back into it in the past couple of weeks. I've been hopping on Showdown every now and then, and it's been pretty fun. You know, Pokemon's always been fun to me. I just kind of lost interest, but I just decided to hop on and do an RUPS live because it's been so long since I've done one of these, and I know you guys want to see one. And you know, if I'm having fun laddering, you know, I might as well record. So I just decided to make a PS Live for you guys. So oops, wrong tab. So yeah, here we are. I wanted to make a team around something fun, and that fun thing would happen to be Choice Banded Emboar, because with Reckless, Choice Banded Emboar is a monster. This thing just takes lives. Choice Banded Reckless Flare Blitz just destroys everything in its path. Like, even if a Pokemon resists this move, it's very likely that it'll get 2-hit KO'd. This thing is just so strong. It is kind of slow, but if you can get a free switch into this, like after sacking something, it's pretty much a guaranteed kill. Because it has really good coverage too, with Superpower and Wild Charge. So yeah, that's what this whole team's based around, Emboar, and I've played a couple warm-up games, and it's definitely a really fun poke, and very good too. So yeah, on to the next poke. We have Eelektross, and this is just for those bulky water types that Emboar has trouble with, you know, like Alomomola, stuff like that. And yeah, I also wanted a slow Volt Switch, just so I can get free switches into my Emboar, because free switches into Emboar equals free kill. So yeah, and I have Acid Spray just to deal with annoying special walls that, like, Thunderbolt and Giga Drain can't really take down. I put it over Flamethrower because I really felt like I didn't need Flamethrower, because, like, if somebody brought in a Registeel on my Eelektross, I found that most of the time I would just end up Volt Switching into my Emboar instead of going for the Flamethrower, so I didn't really need Flamethrower for, like, Steel types and Grass types. So yeah, I placed it with Acid Spray, and Acid Spray is definitely good for forcing switches and getting that much needed Volt Switch. So yeah, that's the Eelektross. Next we have Aromatisse. Not much to say about this. The best cleric in RU by far. I absolutely love this Pokemon. It's just, it's so good for balanced teams. Keeps everything alive and well, passes wishes, heals status with Aromatherapy, and just has a powerful Moonblast. Aromatisse overall is just a really solid Pokemon, and I have it on most of my teams. It's rare that you see me without Aromatisse. So, yeah, not much to say about that. Next is Seismitoad. Not really much to say about this either. I felt like I needed a better fire resist than Emboar because it's not really a reliable switch-in. So, I put Seismitoad on there, and I felt like I needed a special wall for, like, Delphox and stuff like that. So, I made it specially defensive with a little bit of defense EVs thrown in there. And also acts as my Stealth Rocker too. Next we have Shiftry. Shiftry and Emboar actually have really good synergy. Like, their typings just cover each other so well. And I also need something to get rid of hazards, so Shiftry fit here really well. So yeah, that's the 5th member, and then last but not least, we have the one and only Choice Scarf Flygon. And poor Flygon, it's been getting so much crap ever since it's dropped down from from UU into RU, but yeah, I actually don't think it's that bad. Like, I honestly think this is pretty good in RU. It was definitely bad in UU just because it was kind of weak and not really that fast, and a lot of things outclassed it. But in RU, like, it has a really good speed stat for RU. 100 base speed is really good for RU. It has a strong Dragon Stab. Dragon-type Pokemon in RU are just generally good. So, yeah, I honestly think this is a good late-game sweeper. I really do. but you can disagree with me all you want. So that's the team. So let's go ahead and find a battle. I've been rambling on for long enough, and ooh, we find one immediately, and it's against AV Latios FTW. So, let's see. He's got these. One of these two will probably be his lead. So, I'm just gonna lead with Seismitoad because, oh, he actually leads with Glalie, and most of the time these things carry Freeze Dry. So, I'm just gonna go into my Emboar as he Mega Evolves, goes for the Freeze Dry, and doesn't do too much. And I think I can live an EQ from here. I'm pretty sure I can live an EQ. So, let's see. I'm just gonna go for a Flare Blitz. Like, show me the switch-ins. Switches into Flygon, and oh my god. Oh my god, that's defensive too, and it took over half. Damn. That's defensive, and that took over half. I can tell it's defensive because it has leftovers. If it's offensive, it'd be like choice or something. So, damn, so this is probably Defog. He's probably go for like the EQ or the Roost here. So, I'm gonna go into a Seismitoad and just get up my Rock Size. He goes for the EQ. I can take that pretty well because Flygon's not that strong, and I have some defense investment in this. I'm just going to get up my Stealth Rocks because I need to get my Stealth Rocks for this Glalie because it's pretty threatening to my team. Goes for the U-turn, probably going to go into Glalie or Sigilyph. Oh, he actually goes into Claw Itzer. I think I wall this because, like, if anything, I would want Seismitoad to take this on, so, like, unless he specs. If he specs, he's going for Dark Pulse or Aura Sphere here, so I'm going to go into my Aromatisse as he goes for Ice Beam. Yeah, that doesn't do anything, but I don't know if he's locked into it, so I'm going to go for a Wish. It doesn't look like he's locked into it, I don't know. As he goes into Flygon on my Aromatisse. Interesting switch. I'm going to go for the Moonblast as he goes for the Earthquake. I guess he was trying to catch my Emboar on the switch-in, but I really had no reason to do that on a Flygon because he'd just kill me the next turn anyway. But and he doesn't have Magic Guard on this. Wow. Okay. So interesting player. Let's see. What would I do against this? I'm gonna go into Electros because I can take anything and just. Oh my, that did a lot. That's choice specs for sure. So he lost his ground type, so I'm free just to go for Volt Switch as he stays in, and he flinches me, of course. It's actually really annoying because I would have been able to kill it there, but now I lose my Electros, so that's cool, I guess. Pokemon. Okay, guess I'll go into this, and since he's been playing kind of strangely, since he left this in on my Electros, I wouldn't be surprised if he stayed in here, so I'm going to go for a Sucker Punch. He's playing kind of weird, as he actually switches out. Okay. He goes into Glalie, and I'm pretty sure I can't kill it from there, so I'm going to go into my Aromatisse, as he goes for Ice Shard. Okay. I'm just going to go for the Wish, because he has Ready Steel switch into my Moonblast. As he goes for the return, that does a fucking ton of damage, oh my god. I'm going to go for Protect. Damn, that did a lot. As he goes for Earthquake, I guess predicting me to pass into Emboar. So he's making some good plays, but he's also making some really weird plays. So I'm not really sure what to think of this guy. Is he going to go for the EQ here? Because I kind of want to pass this into Emboar. I'm going to pass it into Emboar, fuck it. No EQ. Hey! As, I don't know if I recovered enough HP. I don't think I recovered enough HP. I think he can still kill me with EQ from there. Jeez, Glalie's so annoying. Well, I guess I'll have to sack this. I'll just sack this. I don't really need it. Got up Stealth Rocks, and he lost his Defogger, so yeah. So go for Earthquake, as he just knocks me out. and I'm going to go into Aromatisse. And I'm just going to go for the Moonblast, because I need damage on this thing. This thing's a big threat to my team. As I get good damage off, okay. Just going to let him kill me here. Alright, now let me go into Shiftry. Now, this kind of comes down to a 50-50. I think he's going to go for the Ice Shard, so I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain. Yeah, he does go for the Ice Shard. Because what he could have done there is he could have gone for the, like, return, predicting me to do that, what I just did now. But, yeah, I didn't think he'd do that, so I am able to knock out the Glalie. That was kind of scary. But, it goes into this, and to be honest, this is just, like, a free Flare Blitz. But, so do I need this? I kind of want to keep my Shiftry for that. So, yeah, I'm going to go into Emboar. Hopefully I can eat up this Moonblast. Oh, yeah, didn't do too much. So, now I get a free Flare Blitz. This is definitely going to kill it if he stays in. Yep, gone. So down goes Aromatisse. Now, let's see. What will he go into here? I'm going to go into Flygon. It has a decent matchup versus everything but this, damn. I think I just lost. Let's see. Yeah, if my Shiftry was like full health, I might have a chance, but unfortunately it's not. Where should I go? I'll just go for Outrage. Maybe this will kill. Nope. Flygon's weak. Yeah, he could have just gone for Ice Beam and killed either of my Pokemon there, so no point in switching into Shiftry. Now, see, like, I can kill Sigilyph in this, but I can't kill Registeel, so I'm going to go for Giga Drain. Get some health back, and he'll probably just be able to bring in Registeel and kill me. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Maybe this doesn't have any attacking moves or something, since he likes to run weird sets. Knock off its leftovers. That doesn't do nearly enough. As he goes for Toxic. Maybe he doesn't have any attacking moves. He's probably like... What could he be? He could be like double status Stealth Rock. But what would the third move... Protect. Okay. So yeah, I actually don't think he has attacking moves, but it didn't end up saving me. I actually lose that one. Oh well. GG. Alright. Oh, I think I gave him a GGG. Hopefully he can win the next one. Take it easy, guys. I'm rusty. Hopefully I can win this next one. I think I'm just gonna pause till I find another one. Alright, we got one versus Keegan Skyman, and gives me good luck. Give him a U2. Alright, so he's got a pretty solid looking team. Leads, probably Flygon. Flygon's usually the lead, so I'm just going to lead off with Seismitoad. Actually leads off with Delphox, okay. Now this might have Grass Knot, that's what I'm worried about, so I'm going to go into Shiftry. Or some kind of grass move. Yeah, he does have Grass Knot. So, I don't see an item, so I assume he's Choice Specs, especially since that did so much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Specs. So, let's see, what will he go into? I'm just going to go for a knockoff and whatever he wants to bring in. Yeah, he's definitely Specs. So he brings in the Scrafty, get a nice knockoff off on that. That did nothing at all, but it is quad resisted, so makes sense. So I'm going to go into Aromatisse because it completely walls this. And, yeah. As he goes for his own knockoff, fair enough, as I feel like here he's going to bring in Delphox. Well, even if he does, I can just protect to see what he goes for, so I'm going to go for a Moonblast. As he does bring in the Delphox. Hopefully he can get a special attack drop. I do get one. Now I just go for the protect to see what he locks himself into, and go from there. Oh man, Aromatisse is such a good Pokemon! Alright, so he goes for Psyshock. I could go into Shiftry here, but I feel like he'll be predicting that. I'm just going to go for a Wish. Yeah, he'll definitely be predicting that, so he'll go into Scrafty. Or that. Guess that works too. So he goes into this. What do these do? I don't really know what these do. I'm just going to go for a Moonblast. Oh, they Toxic Spice, that's it. Okay, well, I can just go into Shiftry and defog these away, so... and go for the knockoff on this thing, so I'm not really too worried. I'm going to go for another Wish and try to pass into oh god. Nasty Plot, Toxic Spikes? What? Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go into Shiftry. I think I can live a +2 Shadow Ball. Oh my god, Shiftry, you're so frail. Shiftry! Bruh! Okay. This is bad. Go into this, I guess. I'm gonna try to knock it out with 2 Thunderbolts. Yeah, that'll do the job. Damn. Actually, it doesn't do that much. Okay. Gonna go for another one. He might switch into Flygon, but I can't really mess around with this. Oh, he stays in. Okay. Interesting. So, knock out that big threat, but now he has Toxic Spikes. At least one of them, so it's kind of annoying. Goes into this. He's probably just going to go for Psyshock, and there's not much I can do about it since I lost my Shiftry. Do I really need this? I don't really need this because it's so low and everything he has kills it pretty much, so I'm just going to sack this. As he does go for Psyshock. Oh, it doesn't kill me? Damn, it doesn't kill me? Is this Specs or Scarf? This might be Scarf. That's weird. Alright, Psyshock doesn't kill. I can go into Flygon? I feel like Flygon actually might be able to sweep at the end because he has a lot of Dragon weaknesses and no switch-ins. But, let's see, what I'm going to do... What am I going to do? I'm going to go into this and get out my Stealth Rocks, because Psyshock won't do anything, and I threaten him out with Earthquake and Scald, so yeah, just going to get out my rocks. He might have a defog Flygon, but like if he does, that's okay, because he defogs his Toxic Spikes away too. I'm pretty sure I beat this one-on-one. I'm going to go for the Toxic. Yeah, I think defog Flygon is actually more popular than like... oh, Boom Burst. Okay. So he's special Flygon. I didn't even know Flygon got that. Okay, Boom Burst. I'm gonna keep going for Stealth Rocks in case he goes for like defog here. No, he just goes for Boom Burst. He like Specs or something? That's weird. Okay, well, you can go into Flygon and just fire off a Dragon Claw. He doesn't really have a switch in. See, Flygon is not that bad, as I just knock out his own Flygon, so like soon enough I'll be able to sweep with Outrage. If I can just weaken Scrafty, I can, yeah, if I weaken this or knock it out, I sweep with Outrage. So I'm gonna go into Aromatisse. He goes for knockoff. Okay. KK. He's gonna go into Delphox, I think, but it'll die to Moonblast, so I don't really care. I think it dies, yeah, so get that out of the way. Now he has nothing that can outspeed my Flygon, and yeah. Brings in Ductrio. Ductrio's really weak. I don't really want to Protect Stall here. But, yeah, I don't really need to. I'm just going to go for Moonblast. Yeah, oh my god, that does nothing. I could easily Wish Stall on this, but whatever. Oh my god, that's so weak. Poor Dugtrio. I wonder if U-Turn would knock it out from there. 30%, that'd be terrible if a Flygon U-Turn knocked that out. Dang, okay, he goes for Memento. Oh man, he's gonna set up with Tyrantrum, isn't he? Well, the thing is, like, if he's Dragon Dance, I still outspeed him with Flygon at +1, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, so I'm not worried, yeah. I still beat this. See, that's a good thing about Flygon. Like, it has a really good speed stat for RU. It outspeeds a lot of threats that like to set up. So, yeah, bring in this Outrage, and I think I win. So, yeah, we won our second one after losing the first one. I guess we'll get a third to decide. How much does Outrage do? I'm just curious. 47. Not too good, but, like... Oh, man, this could actually be bad. Actually, no, I have Emboar. I have Choice Band and Emboar, so I'm not worried. And second Outrage knocks him out anyway, so... Yeah, I win that one. Give him a good GG. He actually left. Okay. So, that was an alright battle. Let's get a third one in. What time is it? 20 minutes in, so yeah, we can get a third one. I don't know why my lives take so much longer than everybody else's. I think it's just because I take a lot longer on my plays. I don't know. I just like to be sure when I make a play. I don't like to make haphazard plays. I like to make very precise ones. it's taking a while. Guess I'll just skip till we find one. Alright, and we've got one versus Leonard 2. Got an interesting team. Alright, is Yuxi still RU? I think... Oh. There we go. No, it's NU, that's weird. Okay. So he's got this team. Let's see. Leads either Yuxi, Rotom, or Flygon, so I'm going to lead my own Flygon. As he leads up to Yuxi, I can get some nice U-turn damage off the bat, and I feel like he's just going to go for Stealth Rocks here. I'm going to bring in Shiftry. As he goes for U-turn, oh my god, thought he'd go for Stealth Rocks. Unfortunately not. I guess he predicted that or something, because I'm pretty sure Knockoff would have knocked out from 70. But he goes into Flygon. Let's see. Can go into either of these. I'm going into Seismitoad. I think this is going to be Scarfed. Yeah, if he has U-turn and he goes for it like that, he's most likely Scarfed, I think. As he goes into Rotom, so he's just Volt switching or Volt turning on me right now. I kind of want to make a play and stay in, but that'd be too risky. I'm gonna go into Electros because I can take anything from this. My Assault Vest. Yeah, doesn't do too much, and he's at -2 now, so he's kind of forced to switch. I'm gonna go for the. What should I go for? I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch. Or I'm going to go for the Giga Drain, predicting the Flygon, yeah. There we go. As I get off a decent amount of damage. He's actually lefties, okay. So that means my Flygon can outspeed and kill him. I'm going to go into my Aromatisse. As he goes for a U-turn. This man loves his U-turns and Volt Switches, I tell you. Alright. So Fletchinder, like, that could be a threat if I lose my Electros, but as long as this is still around, it shouldn't be too bad. As he does go into that, I'm just going to pass a Wish into my Electros. He might go for a Willow here. Yeah. Oh, he misses. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Actually, I might just... Can I bring an Emboar? Oh, I can bring an Emboar and just, like, destroy something. But I'm going to go into Electros. I don't want to waste that Wish. I'll get another opportunity to go into Emboar. So yeah. Get back to full. I'm gonna go for the Acid Spray, predicting his Flygon to come in, and this will force him to like U-turn out. Because if I go for a Giga Drain here, it's gonna do big damage. And yeah, so he's gonna switch out here. Gonna go for the Volt Switch. Yep. And I'll have the Switch initiative at the end of the day. Oh man, as he goes into Escavalier, here it comes. Here it comes. It's in. It's inside. Oh man. Okay, so Alamamole is coming in. I'm going for the Wild Charge. Yup, yup. Oh my lord. Is that a switch-in? Oh my god. That just took 85%. Oh my god. Okay, so this thing's too powerful. He's probably going to go into Flygon or Rotom, so I'm going to go into my own Flygon, because he knows I'm banded after that damage, I'd assume. Yeah, he goes into Flygon. And, you know, I might... I mean, I want to go for Dragon Claw, but I don't know if that knocks that out. I honestly don't think that knocks it out from there, so... I could go for Outrage, because, like, Alamamole is so low, I don't think it switches in. I'm gonna go for Outrage, fuck it. Oh, there goes his Flygon. Nice! So now he doesn't have an electric immunity, so I can just Volt Switch as much as I want. As he goes into Escavalier, I don't think this will knock me out in one hit. I hope it won't. As I get a 2-turn. As, oh my god, Escavalier. Maybe that might be banded, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm happy with Flygon because it got rid of his own Flygon, so I can just Volt Switch as much as I want here. What do I go into? What would have, like, the best matchup? I'm gonna go into Seismitoad just so I can get, like, a little bit extra lefties at the end of this turn. So yeah, knockout is Escavalier, and looking pretty good. So he's gonna bring in his Rotom here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Now I don't really want to switch into my Electros because I need it for the Fletchinder, so I'm just gonna sack my Shiftry. as he goes for Trick. Okay, gives me the Scarf. Okay, that's good for me because I get to go first here, so I'm going to go for the knockoff. As I do a nice amount of damage on this Rotom, and he just Volt Switches out to kill me. So that trick actually that trick actually worked out for me. So yeah, looking pretty good here. So he goes into Uxie. I want to go into this. I think, yeah, this will outspeed. I want to see if this will kill it from here. Because this will outspeed on max speed. And this is a Banded Reckless Flare Blitz. I want to see if this will kill. Oh my god! Bruh. That just killed a Uxie from 76%. Do you know how bulky Uxie is? Let me show you the stats. 130 in each defense and 75 HP. That's really bulky. God damn, Emboar. Okay, so he's probably gonna go for an electric move. He's definitely gonna go for an electric move, so I'm gonna go into Electros, yeah. I have Seismitoad for Fletchinder, so I'm not really worried about letting this get weakened anymore. But, maybe I can go back into Emboar here, predicting the Leaf Storm. As he does do that. Oh, but I don't take that as well as I thought I would. You know, I'm just going to sack my Emboar. No point in trying to fancy. Okay, so he's going to Volt Switch out, and this gives me a free switch into Electros, whatever he goes into. He goes into Fletchinder. Actually, I'm going to go into my Seismitoad and get out my rocks, just so this can't switch in. And, yeah, I think I win. As long as he doesn't go for SD here or something, that'd be scary. That actually would be really scary, but as he goes for Willow, yeah. I didn't think he'd SD there. Alright, so now I can just spam Scald. And, yeah, he goes for SD now, but that's not going to help him. Oh man, I get a crit and knock him out. Actually, Fletchinder is really weak, so that Scald probably would have OHKO'd him. I'm not sure, but I think it would have. Because I'm not like a minus special attack nature. So he goes into Rotom here. I can just sack this. Go for Scald, I guess. He goes for Leaf Storm. This gives me a free switch into your boy, Electros. And, yeah. I can go for... What should I go for? I'm going to go for a Giga Drain. Just get some health back. As he Oh! Oh! He's styling on me. So he tricked... so he got my Assault Vest. That's pretty funny, but that, I mean, at the end of the day, that doesn't really help him, because he's -2. Acid Spray? Should I Acid? I don't know if Acid Spray will kill. That's the thing. I'm gonna go into Aromatisse, because he's gonna go for another Leaf Storm here. Oh no, Volt Switch. Dang. Okay. So back into Alomomola, I'm just going to spam Moonblast. Or, no, I'm going to go into Electros because I just don't want to come in on a Toxic. Like, okay, yeah, so he goes for Wish. The one thing there, I didn't want to come in on a Toxic, so... he's going to pass this into Rotom, but... Or he might pass it into Rotom. I'm going to go for Acid Spray in case he does. Because, I mean, that's really his only chance of winning if he gets his Rotom back to full. So, let's see it. Oh no, he goes for Protect. Okay, so he doesn't really have a chance of winning now. Okay, I'm going to go for Thunderbolt, and that'll do big damage. As he goes for Toxic, nice. Yeah, so, I mean, I pretty much win at this point. He can Protect as much as he wants, but I'm still going to 2KO this, so I don't really care. So yeah, he's being annoying, Protect Stall, Alomomola, what's new? Gonna go for another T-Bolt, as, yeah, makes like a Dying Wish. Now, ooh, okay. Okay, so he's gonna get the Wish from Alomomola here, but in order to get it, like, he's gonna have to go for a Leaf Storm, and that'll put him at -2, so I think I still win with Aromatisse. So yeah, this has been an interesting game. Very interesting. And we're at 30 minutes. Wow, okay. So yeah, I think this is the last match. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know this hasn't been... It probably hasn't been the best PS Live, but I think it's been pretty entertaining. I can't believe Emboar killed that Uxie at 75%. I mean, Yuxi is so bulky, and that's a neutral hit, and it just died. Damn. And it did 85% to Alamamola's Wild Charge. Alamamola is extremely bulky. So, yeah, he's taking his time. I think I'm just going to skip till he makes a move. I don't know why he's taking so long when the game's pretty much over. Alright, so yeah, he made a move, went for Leaf Storm, and he gets the Wish back. But now that he's at -2, I'm pretty sure I win this. Like, I don't see how I could lose, really. I'm just going to go for Moonblast. He doesn't have a way to recover HP, and yeah, I'm doing way more damage than he is. So yeah, I win this matchup, I'm pretty sure. And, oh, except if he gets a crit. If he gets another crit, then he'll beat me. Oh my god, what the fuck. Okay, let me go for Protect. Is he going for Leaf Storm? I don't think a Leaf Storm will lock me. Wow, that crit is... That's so dumb. This better not knock me out. Okay, he missed. Okay, that's Vengeance. Thank God. Jeez. How much did Thunderbolt do before that? Like, a neutral Thunderbolt did 17%. Or a -2 Thunderbolt did 17%. So yeah, Leaf Storm probably wouldn't have knocked me out. I'm going to go for a Moonblast. Hope he doesn't get another crit. He doesn't. And I'm going to get all my HP back. So yeah, I win. Man, I actually thought I might lose there for a second after he got that crit. So yeah, that was a nice battle. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely had fun. Won 2 out of the 3. I know I'm kind of rusty. I might not have made the best plays, but I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. I definitely enjoyed it. I enjoyed making this. So yeah, I'm just rambling on at this point. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and let me know if you guys want to see some Smash content. So, because like, if I could afford a capturing device, like if I save up enough money, I actually might try to do that. The only problem is, like, I don't think anybody would actually watch my Smash videos, but who knows. If you do want to see Smash content, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely look at them. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. It's been fun. I'll see you next time.